pregnancy. Baby number 4, and go. So this week we had a very special moment. I'm going to get right into the clips. So here is the first clip of the week. Boom. And that was so awesome. We got to hear the baby's heartbeat for the first time. I know it was kind of like a hidden camera angle almost. And you got to see my floppy belly, but you know, that's part of it. So here is another clip from the week.
It'll sell out probably in the next couple weeks, so get a ticket now.
Watching shade cards and working out.
Oh my goodness. After doing this for such a long time, my arms almost fall off. And my arms are still sore. Oh, but that's good, it's good. And then finally, and I think this happened just yesterday or the day before, I just felt the baby kick. Right down here. Right down on my waistline. That's so exciting. And that was one of the first official kicks. Like, I knew it was a kick. I could recognize it from past pregnancies. I think with James, when he was my first, it was a lot harder to tell that they were kicks. I was just like, what is happening? That was weird. And I probably said that a billion times before. I was like, I think that was a kick. But with this one, it's like, oh no, that's a kick. That's a kick. It was exciting. Yeah. So baby news this week. We have a baby that is 5 inches and 5 ounces. 5 and 5, 5 and 5. And some interesting facts about the baby this week. This week the baby is starting to grow brown fat, which is basically what the baby needs to get chunky. To get chunky. Get chunky. Get chunky monkey. I don't know why I want to sing so much. And also I'm starting to get chunky. Just kidding. I am not. Don't call me fat. What are you? Stop that. Stop that. Guys. Okay. Let's be real for a second here. I can tell that I'm getting a little bit of chunky monkey, if you know what I'm saying. But I think it's healthy at this point to gain a little bit of weight. In fact, you gain about 1 pound a week for your pregnancy, and that's been pretty true for all of my pregnancies. This is interesting. The baby is see-through. We have a see-through baby on our hands, people. A see-through baby. The skin is see-through and you can see all the veins and everything. In fact, let's add a picture of the baby this week. Week 17, gestation, go. There's a picture of a baby that is at 17 weeks gestation and see-through skin. So interesting, huh? So interesting. Also, the baby is practicing swallowing and sucking. Okay, and here's a really interesting fact about the baby too. There's just so many interesting facts about the baby this week. So I did not know. Up until this point, the baby's heart rate is spontaneous. It can be wherever, doing whatever. I don't know, as long as it's beating, right? But this week, it's like 140 to 150, which was interesting because when we went and heard the baby's heartbeat, he said 155, and I'm like, oh, is that normal? I don't know. It's roughly twice my heart rate is what the baby's heart rate is at now. So after all of that, it's exciting. It's so exciting to just see where the baby's at and know that there is a baby in me. And at this point, I can tell that I'm pregnant. I just feel it. In fact, the first thing I did when I sat down on the couch was like, and this is not how a normal person sits. This is how a normal person sits, right? But it becomes so uncomfortable when you're pregnant. You just don't sit like this because you practically have, if this is your body, this is a spring that's sprung very tight. Is that right? Is that right? Anyway, when you sit forward, it's like it squishes up and then you're like bing, bing. That's how it feels to sit forward when you're pregnant. Bing. So this week I really want to talk about the benefits of exercising, because I did get some exercising in this week. Woo, 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 woo. One of them I found was really interesting is that if you get too much sleep, you get tired. You know, because I just want to sleep all the time and I'm tired all the time because I'm pregnant all the time. But it's true. When I've exercised, I have felt more energy, which is so, it seems just so wrong, right? That's like backwards to me, but it works. It works. It gives me more energy. It almost brings my hormone levels back almost to before I was pregnant, to normalcy. Also, because you work out harder, it's easier to fall asleep. So that's nice, especially if you're just really, really struggling to sleep. And that happens, especially in the later months of pregnancy, that happens to me a lot more, where I'm just so uncomfortable. And so exercising will really, really just basically take any extra energy out of me so that I can sleep. And it can help with back pain if you're feeling some strain on your back. And I've been there too. I'm not quite there yet, thank goodness, but it can really, really help with your back pain. And it can help you to poop! So if you've been having that type of a problem, get on it. Start exercising. Exercise those bowels. And then last are probably the 3 things that are the most beneficial. I mean, all of them are beneficial. All of these things are awesome if you exercise and all the benefits you get from it. But these 3 things make it worth it, I feel like. You have a better labor. Your body is like ready. It's like healthy and it can push that baby out so much better. That leads to my next point. You recover faster. If your body is already to a point where it's pretty healthy, by the time you have the baby, it can just jump right back into that groove that you kind of had before of exercising, except it will, for me, the fat just melts off because I'm nursing, if I'm exercising, everything put together, it really works. All the fat is literally sucked off of me. The number 1 reason why you should exercise during pregnancy is because you will have a healthier baby. Because everything that's in your body, all the nutrients, all of the exercise, everything that you're doing for you, but also the baby is experiencing too. And the baby will be a healthy baby, and so that's what's awesome and the most important thing about all of this exercise anyway. Okay, I think it is belly time. Alright, here is my belly week 17. Can't believe it. So crazy. Thanks for watching Pins and Things. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Also, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Google+. And you can watch our latest Pins and Things video, or you could follow me on my daily vlogging channel called The Beach House up here. Alright, we'll see you guys next time.